Johnson and Capella. Young is out there with Flash, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Here's Johnson. Here's Capella, and the layup's good off the glass.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Pass to Dick. Driving the lane. The kick out to Barnes. Good on the triple. And Greg, for games like this, where these two teams just played each other, how different is the approach?
It is different, Kevin. It can almost feel like a continuation of the last game, and one team now maybe has payback on their mind.
Here's Dick, following the basket by Trae Young. Dick passes to Quickly. Over Young. He squares up and sinks it.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Flash. Dick defending. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle's got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
And Barrett the bucket on the assist by Dick.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Johnson. He's making his presence. Oh, hammering it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Quickly after the basket by Atlanta. Pirtle with a screen on Young. Here's Quickly, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. The Raptors need to get a shot. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bogdanovich. His last outing, 16 points for him. Young against Quickly. Young, good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on Young. Quickly with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got his second bucket.
I like Quickly's decision-making, that time calling his own number.
Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, two guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Barrett, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Johnson dishes to Young. Pass to Flash. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Barrett covering from deep three-point land. Johnson can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Barrett gets it to go.
incredible move right there from Barrett. This guy knows how to handle that rock.
Baseline try. And Pirtle pulls it down. Johnson against Barnes. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound Atlanta. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Johnson with the rebound. Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. On its way from Young for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Quickly looking it over. And again, no good by Toronto.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And there's the whistle. That goes on flat. That's his first foul. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. The Raptors also with a sub. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Barrett. Here's Quickly. He has 5. Pirtle, the pass to Olynyk. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Down low. And it's Hunter with the jam. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Dick. Barnes kicks to Olynyk. And again, Toronto no luck. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Flash passes to Hunter and stolen by Barnes. And here is Pirtle. Over Young. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Yeah, 7-footers, it's a great idea to live around the hoop, and that's where Pirtle has set up camp.
Hunter up top. Olynyk is covering. Here's Flash. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Olynyk. Quickly with it. He's got 5. But 3. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pirtle with the steal. There's the drive. And that one's good quickly.
Well, game's moving fast. Quickly is a little bit faster.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. For Jakob Pirtle, his parents paved the way for him to become a professional athlete. And I'd say Brent did a good job.
Well, it's a good point, Kevin. They were doing some blocking of their own, just not basketballs like Jakob does. Both of his parents, members of the Austrian national volleyball teams, and building some roofs on some people trying to put down a few slams.
And it's tied up with that one.
When you get Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Rizachet, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Flash. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Toronto's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Quickly finds Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Dick. He has yet to score. An open look for Quickly. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Reza Shea. Back to Young. Pass to Daniel. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here is Quickly. His last outing with 20 points. Screen by Pirtle. A 3 from Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors. On the wing, Daniels. Dick defending. Here's Reza Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Reza Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Pass to Olynyk beyond the arc. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. Hunter on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Flash is subbed in for Daniels. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. R.J. Barrett comes in for Barnes, and it's Bruce Brown in for Grady Dick. Here's Barrett, coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Quickly, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Hunter, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
And Toronto making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
R.J. Barrett. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Brown wide open, he fires. Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And
The energy of the basketball as they moved it around and lots of hands were touching it.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Reza Shea. Okongwu is out there with Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Mitchell's shot is good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Okongwu. Poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. Let's see some of the numbers here for R.J. Barrett.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Brown. Olynyk against Okongwu. Boucher kicks to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher's shot is off.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Mitchell dishes to Olynyk. It's tipped. Now, here's Bogdanovich. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Boucher. And again, Toronto no up. Atlanta leading by 3. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Hunter against Boucher. Back to Hunter from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Barrett with the ball. 8 points for him. And he's good on the 3-ball. Barrett's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Daniels kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Misses the baby hook.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Raptors trail by 5. Boucher sets a screen for Mitchell. Inside. On the wing, Mitchell. And the Raptors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Daniels. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by Brown.
I like that pass from Barrett, willing to do what's best for the team.
Atlanta leading by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Rizichet. Here's the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And that's now 6 points for Rizichet. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Rebound, Atlanta.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that one's good. Daniel.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Raptors trail by 10. Mitchell passes to Olynyk. Mitchell outside. Here's Barrett. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Back to Hunter. There's the three. Can't hit that one. Toronto's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Brown dishes to Mitchell. For the three. Hunter grabs the miss.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Mitchell kicks to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 19-6 run. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The Hawks again can't hit. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Okongwu against Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Hunter grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Dyson Daniels. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Barrett.
Come on.
Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Barnes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. 2024, Brent, was a momentous year for Scotty Barnes. His first All-Star appearance.
Well, Kevin, an amazing accomplishment for such a young player, but it feels like we're just scratching the surface. There's been so much exploratory with Scotty Barnes. What I'm interested in the maturation process is when Scotty makes winning the most important thing, where he's pushing.
It's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Quickly finds Dick. Back to Poeltl. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Raptors trail by 8. Now, quickly. 15 points in the game. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the play.
And the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors over Young. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got 17.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Toronto working the ball around now. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Young outside. Pass to Flash. A second chance effort. Shoots the three. And Young with the basket on the assist by Johnson. 13 points in the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Here's Dick. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it down. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
1:09 left in the first half of the game. And here is Quickly. He's got 20. Dick wide open. Hands it from downtown.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Young, good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. It's Dick on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Flash. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Trey knows he's going to get all the attention, does a good job of finding the open man.
A drive by Barnes. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Out to the right wing. And here's Johnson outside. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace of the game. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel Quickly out there with Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from Quickly. Johnson with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. From deep, Johnson. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Barnes into the lane. And the dunk by Barnes.
What a move. Scotty Barnes getting some momentum and then lifting off.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Raptors trail by 10. Pass to Dick. Outside Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Hunter. Barrett against Hunter. No good with the layup. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Quickly. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve, but it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
To the paint. Barrett finds quickly. Birtle sets the pick for quickly. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Birtle's frame is thin, but he is a physical big man, one who's good at getting the D to be overly aggressive inside.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle's been such a consistent role player on the teams he's been on. A guy who takes high percentage shots, defends with some purpose, and plays really hard for his teammates. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes kicks to Quickly. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
For 3, Hunter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got assist number 5 here tonight. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Quickly the pass to Barnes. To the inside. Here's Barrett over Hunter. Barrett, no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Young, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Dick. Quickly a screen on Bogdanovich. On the wing, Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Johnson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 16. Launches a 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovich.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Back to Quickly. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Quickly's got 24 points. Atlanta leading by 14. And Young kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Young from past the arc. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dick. Now Pirtle. Here's Barrett, covered by Hunter. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Pirtle. Pirtle's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Raptors trail by 13. Onside, Barrett. Dick with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Barrett.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
Barrett, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
You know, Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. It's where he can use that touch.
Here's Hunter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's got 18 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dick passes to Barrett. Now here is Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
You got a 7-footer that's 2.5 bills. Pirtle is tough to handle in close.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
And that one's good. Risa Shea.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Risa Shea thrives in that role.
Master Olynyk. Back to quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Young. And here's quickly for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And good that time. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Barrett kicks to quickly. Pirtle with a screen on Young. And here's quickly for 3. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 27.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Raptors trail by 16. In the corner, Barrett with it. Lock at 6. Brown outside. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 16. Young pass to Hunter. Back to Young. There's the triple. Again, Young missing. After shooting around 40% in the third, maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Brown kicks to quickly. Outside, Barrett. Basket, good. Barrett's got 16.
And sometimes you got to be patient, let the play develop. Barrett looking comfortable operating in these screen and rolls.
Hunter dishes to Capella, and it's Young at the elbow. Here's Risa Shea, and the dunk by Risa Shea.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Raptors trail by 16. Here's quickly. 27 points for him. Pulls it from the elbow. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich, no luck. Raptors shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
That's excellent. Get the ball down.
The Hawks lead by 14. So the Raptors 5 right now. Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Now here's Quickley. He's got 27. And he makes it. Quickley's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Boucher outside. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Quickley. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Nance. 1:16 left in the third quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Quickley. Back to Brown. Fires the 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bogdanovich uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Quickley, and he drives in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Good. 7 points in the game.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Quickley. Defense right on him. No dice from 9 feet. Nance outside. Pass to Rizachet. Launches it from deep. That shot off the mark. And here at the end of the third, it's a...
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Young is out there with Rizachet. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both good from the line that time.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Now, here's Mitchell. And that one drops. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Nance outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Brown the pass to Mitchell. Olynyk with it. To the inside. Brown. And it's Richichet with the rebound. Richichet's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nance outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brown, no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. And here's Johnson outside, in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
On the wing, Nance. From downtown, the basket good. Off the assist from Young. That's 7 points for Larry Nance.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. So explosive, so creative in the air. Nicely done, Larry Nance Jr.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boucher the screen. Brown the pass to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. Knocked away. Mitchell passes to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Richichet. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is Do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Brown feeling it out a bit. Abaji. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You know this, Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Up top, Brown. Barnes outside. And Olynyk kicks to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. Barnes has got 19 points.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Back to Mitchell. Brown outside. Pass to Barnes. Over Nance. And the shot is long. For Atlanta, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Buffkin, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's Abaji. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
It's to Abaji. Of course, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold. Larry Nance Jr. in the catch and shoot situation, that's not easy to guard.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Olynyk. The kick out to Brown. Here's Barnes. There's the three. Brown, no good. Here's Roddy. Olynyk is covering. And here's the fast break. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Buffkin. Now Okongwu. The three-pointer, no good. Mitchell outside. The three from Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. It's deflected. Onside, Barrett goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Quickly. Quickly's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Onside, Barrett over Hunter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
The Hawks leading by 21. Pass to Matthews. Over Barrett. Matthews, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Off target at the rim.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Quickly. Pass to Dick. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim, there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. Olynyk, a screen on Young. Pass to Walter. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. No good on the 3. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Brown. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 6. Chalk up 2 there.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Trae Young.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
No good on the free throw. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season. Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Quickly. Onside, Barrett. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Daniels. Dick defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Raptors ball. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
What a snappy pass from Quickly straight to the open teammate.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Rizage with it. Hunter kicks to Nance. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on.